Andrew offended King Charles by allegedly committing numerous heinous sex crimes as part of his years-long association with Jeffrey Epstein. In fact, Prince Andrew so offended the king that this week Charles started the process of stripping him of his prince title and evicting him from the royal mansion.
Yeah.
That's a nothing-ass penalty.
Mm-hmm.
They punished the other boy more for marrying a black woman. Like, why not?
And that was consensual.
Andy was able to pay Giuffre a reportedly multi-million-dollar settlement in a civil case in 2022. Question: what's weird about Andy being able to pay a multi-million-dollar settlement?
He ain't got no job.
I love how both of y'all said it kind of the black way. He ain't got no job. They don't know how he's funding his lifestyle, despite having not been a working royal since 2019.
The hell is a working royal?
I know. Which one of them got a job?
This isn't a job.
There were also calls as well for him to give up his royal mansion after the sweetheart deal on his rent was publicized. So, question for the panel. According to his lease, what was the rent amount that Andy paid for the mansion? And for the record, this is the mansion.
$8 billion.
I'm going to play by Price is Right rules. I'm going to say £1 per year leased from the royal family.
For the past 20 years, Andy has been required to pay 1 peppercorn per annum if demanded. If demanded.
A peppercorn?
What the fuck is a peppercorn? Like a literal, like.
But not that whole thing.
No,
Just
you-
open that up and then take one out.
2 years rent, right?
That's
there.
it.
Would you like more rent on your pasta? Just say what?
Oh boy, grab your tea, because CNN just roasted the royal family like never before, and the internet is losing its mind. Apparently, King Charles thought he could quietly discipline Prince Andrew after all those Epstein-related scandals by, wait for it, evicting him and stripping his prince title. Yeah, that's it. The man was accused of horrible crimes, and the punishment is basically, sorry Andy, you'll have to move to the guest house. Meanwhile, Harry married Meghan Sussex, a woman of colour, an independent thinker, and got stripped of security, funding, and every shred of public respect the tabloids could rip away. It's giving punish love, protect scandal, and CNN's comedy panel did not hold back. So this all started on CNN's satirical show, Have I Got News for You? Now, normally that show pokes fun at politics, but this week, the monarchy got dragged from Buckingham Palace all the way to the Tower of London. The hosts joked about King Charles's punishment for Andrew, calling it a nothing burger penalty. One panellist even said, they punished the other boy more for marrying a black woman. And the audience? Gasps, laughter, applause. All at once. Because deep down, everyone knows that one joke hit harder than any royal statement ever could. That line wasn't just comedy. It was a truth bomb dressed in sarcasm. Think about it. Andrew, accused of disgusting crimes, pays off his accuser with millions, lives in a $30 million royal mansion, and pays rent that's literally 1 peppercorn a year. Not a metaphor. An actual peppercorn, like, excuse me, Your Majesty, here's my rent payment. Should I grind it or leave it whole? Meanwhile, Harry and Meghan Sussex, who simply said, we'd like to live a peaceful life, got treated like they'd committed treason. Security gone, funding gone, reputation dragged through the tabloid trenches. It's insane. One man's accused of horrifying acts, and another's crime was loving a woman the press couldn't control. When CNN posted that clip on X, the internet exploded. People from every continent were calling out the royal hypocrisy. One user wrote, they protected an accused predator but punished a black woman for breathing. Another said, how do you evict a scandal and still keep him royal? Even royal fans couldn't defend this one. Some tried, you know the type, But Harry disrespected the crown. Honey, Andrew disrespected the entire concept of morality. Let's not. And honestly, you could feel the global frustration bubbling over. People are done. Part. CNN comedians did what British journalists refused to do: tell the truth with a laugh. When satire starts doing the work of investigative reporting, you know the monarch, but he can't polish that reputation. Even royalists are starting to ask, wait, how is Andrew still living on taxpayer property while Harry's paying his own bills in California? It's the hypocrisy that gets people. You can't preach morality and then hide a scandal under the royal rug. While the palace clings to outdated privilege, Harry and Meghan Sussex are out here actually doing something. Supporting veterans, building mental health platforms, inspiring compassion. You know, real work. They don't need titles or tiaras to prove worth. They've built a global brand rooted in authenticity and kindness, not hierarchy. And that's why the palace is pressed. Because you can control media coverage, but you can't control people's respect. And right now, the world respects Harry and Meghan more than the royals sitting on gilded thrones doing absolutely nothing. This isn't just a family feud anymore. It's a global awakening. People see the pattern: protect the privileged, punish the progressive. CNN just turned that mirror toward the monarchy. And it wasn't pretty. The so-called firm could have embraced change, modernized, shown compassion. Instead, they doubled down on hypocrisy, and now even comedians are exposing them. The truth's out, and it's hilarious and horrifying all at once. So, to King Charles and the royal PR squad, maybe next time, punish the right prince. And maybe, just maybe, start treating love and diversity like assets, not scandals. Because while the monarchy is busy playing catch-up, Harry and Meghan Sussex are out here building legacies. They didn't lose by walking away. They won freedom, peace and integrity. 3 things no crown can buy. And as for the royals, well, when CNN comedians start sounding more truthful than royal correspondents, you know the empire's officially a meme. If that isn't poetic justice, I don't know what is. If you're loving this kind of honest take, hit that subscribe button, give this episode a thumbs up, and drop your thoughts in the comments. Do you think the monarchy will ever recover from this kind of global roasting? Let's talk about it below. Remember, truth and humour are the new crowns of the people.